Hey, this is Chris with vidsociety.com, and in this video I'm going to be taking you through the Ministry of Freedom course by Jono Armstrong. So many of you have probably heard of this course, you've went through the webinar, and you're wanting more information about it because it is an expensive course and you just want to know, is it really worth it? So I decided to invest in it. So I got it, and I've been using it now for about 3 weeks, going through the entire course, being involved in the Facebook group, and getting my YouTube ads going. There's so much more than just YouTube ads though. And so what I want to do is just kind of break it down and show you guys what is inside of this course if you decide to pick up Ministry of Freedom. So before I get started, as usual, below this video I will put a link to where you can go directly to the sales page of Ministry of Freedom if you guys are interested in checking it out. I'm also going to put another link down there that will take you to Jono's webinar, and on this webinar you can watch him. He tells a lot about his history, how he got started in this, what he does now, and how he got to build this business. So both those will be under this video. I'm also going to throw in some really good exclusive bonuses that I created just for you that will go hand in hand with you using your Ministry of Freedom course. So if you are wanting to get into launch jacking, using YouTube ads, or creating products of your own and selling on sites like JVZoo and Warrior Plus, this is the only course you need. I know there's courses out there coming out every day teaching you a variety of all this stuff and how they work. This one is an all-in-one course. It has everything in there, even if you're a complete newbie, to show you everything you need from the tools, the training. It doesn't matter. It's all here for you to use, and you won't need to buy any more courses out there trying to look for that one course that's going to teach you how to do it, because this does. It teaches you everything. So on the left-hand side here, this is inside of it. Now, if there was one thing that I don't like about it, is that it's not as organized as well as it could be, because the course itself has a lot in it, but then there's also a very active Facebook group, and the Facebook group has so much more in it on top of that. It is a private group. They have coaching in this group. There are webinars going on like 3 days a week, webinars on Q&As, on YouTube ads, launch jacking. Jono does his own webinars, and this is every week. You become part of this group, and the Facebook group is extremely active. And not only that, but over the past few weeks I've been going through here and I've been reading a lot of these, and I've been seeing a lot of people who are getting their very first sales that they've never had before from launch jacking, from YouTube ads, from organic launch jacking. And it's all because of this course of Ministry of Freedom and how it sets everybody up from the very beginning to do it right. And so what I'm going to do is go ahead and go in the Ministry of Freedom. And this here, the dashboard is going to take you to the page I'm on now. The Facebook group, this just takes you straight to the Facebook group. There's units here. There's like 12 or 13 different units of information in the Facebook group. On top of that, there's announcements, a lot of discussions, and that's why I say for me, it's a little bit disorganized. It could be put together a little bit easier, so especially someone who's new would be able to find information a little bit better, but it's all there. The live webinar schedule, I'll go ahead and show you that. So if we go in the live webinar schedule, every Monday at 7 p.m. Jono has a webinar. Every Tuesday, Mark does a webinar on organic launch jacking. Every Wednesday at 4 p.m., Mo does a paid traffic with YouTube ads. This guy is a genius with YouTube ads. He's helped so many people in this group to get their first sale and to start getting things going. Thursday at 1 p.m., Jonas also has a webinar. Now, if we move on down, there's the introduction to the course. And you'll notice some of these will have like week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So he has this broke down so where you can only do so much per week, because he wants to make sure you get done what you have to get done before you move on to the next step. And that's one of the biggest problems a lot of marketers have today, is they try to jump from point A to point Z and skip everything in between, and so they're leaving out most of the stuff that they need to be successful online. And so by limiting what you can access and do at a certain time, you're more likely to be successful and to fill in all those gaps that you're missing right now. And so in week 1, you can see there's mindset, commitment, and success. There's a module here on organic. So if we go into that, there's a welcome video and an orientation. Week 2 is tools and applications. This is where it starts really picking up, and it starts going from the very beginning of all the tools you can use, from the webcam, microphone, your YouTube account, getting involved with Warrior Plus, JV, your link approval, your autoresponder, getting everything set up on your calendar, domain hosting, and a done for you website. All that is in here. And so if we go back and go to week 3 and 4, this is where we get into launch jacking. You're going to learn about how to find a good offer, how to get organized, getting review access, which by the way is really easy to do now if you become part of this Facebook group, because when you become part of this Facebook group, you get access to a lot of things that the group gets access to. So a lot of products, they give out review access, and if you're a member of this group, you can get access to that product much easier to review it, to do your review, which is why you're probably seeing a lot more videos being up on YouTube for launch jacking. It's because of this group. Here's part 1 and 2 about creating bonus pages, about making your review, about live streaming, uploading your thumbnail, ranking videos, using custom bonuses. All that is in week 3 and 4, and this is where a lot of people is really taking off in the Facebook group. Advanced launch jacking, so this is where it goes a little bit deeper, and it starts talking about setting up an AdWords account and using it for launch jacking. Just basically goes over everything in here. I'm not going to go in the videos and show you the videos, but they're very in-depth from everything that you need to know. Week 6, soft launching. I'm not sure why this one isn't active in my account yet. I'm going to have to message them, but all these other ones are, but this one's not. And then week 7 is about email marketing. So if you want to make money with email marketing, which I highly recommend it, building a list, all that is here too. And then you go into list building with paid traffic. So it's going to go in talking about squeeze page creation, pixels, what they are, how to use them. You may have seen on a lot of product launches or launch jacking products where they will do an upsell for adding your pixel to their sales page. So you're going to learn about what these pixels are and how they work, about creating follow-up series, YouTube ads, and Bing ads even. And then we'll go on down to week 8, which is product launching. So this is for you when you want to create your own product. So if this is something you've been interested in, which I highly recommend you do. You know, I've been doing affiliate marketing since early 2000, and I've done extremely well with it. It's really good income, but I never really understood the kind of potential you could make until you have your own products, until you have 20, 30, 50 other people promoting your product, sending all this traffic to you. Whereas as an affiliate marketer, you're the only one who's getting commissions from just whatever you promote yourself. So having your own product, you can build up your email list, and you can just take your business to an entirely whole new level in just a matter of a couple months. And so it talks about JV partners, how to create your product, structuring your funnel into pricing, your sales page copy, if you use ClickFunnels, video sales letters, OTOs, the Warrior Plus setup, support and refunds, goes over integrating your autoresponder, everything you need to know, running contests, outsourcing, moving forward, and how Jono will even mail for your launch for you. This here in itself is worth the price of this course if you create your own product, is having him to mail for you. And then we move on down. There's also a section here on software research and outsourcing. So if you're having a hard time coming up with a way to create your product, if you want to create a digital product, not really a course, but a tool, an app or something, he goes over in this section how you can do that, researching for the products, the platforms to use, and where to go, how to get it done, and all set up, finding people to do it for you. And then we get into the more of the paid traffic area. Now this section here, there's more to it up here in the advanced funnel and ads, but right here he's going to go over an introduction of paid traffic. So even if you've never done paid traffic before, Jono takes you inside of his AdWords account, so you can see absolutely everything. You see his accounts set up, you see how much money he's spending, how much he has already spent, his conversions, everything he lays out there and shows you, so you can see what to do the right way. He also talks about how you can get the Warrior Plus setup and link approval for promoting Ministry of Freedom yourself, because this is a high ticket course. If we go up here to the advanced funnel and ads, it goes over how to set up a complete funnel for creating YouTube ads to promote the Ministry of Freedom course. And of course, you can do this with any product you want to promote using YouTube ads. But he goes over detail how to get everything set up, and the example he uses is through the Ministry of Freedom course. And he goes over creating the custom thank you page. I will tell you though, if you decide you want to get in this course just for YouTube ads, there are extra expenses you're going to have. Obviously, you're going to have the extra expenses of the YouTube ads themselves and the money you're going to have to invest in it to get sales from it. You can't expect to spend $10 and make $100 right off the bat. There's an investment that has to be made in YouTube ads that you're going to have to put out there, and then you're going to start seeing your income coming in as sales come in gradually. So just don't get your hopes set on buying this course and setting up an account for $10 or $20 a day and start making, you know, $500-600 a day doing it, because that's not the way it works. And he goes over and he shows you how to set up using also EverWebinar, which is a webinar platform that I've grown to start to really like. There's an investment in that. Using simple ads, keywords and audiences, retargeting, scaling your ads, it's all in here. Everything about YouTube ads that you need to know. Everything that you need to know about setting up a YouTube ad to get it to perform right. Because not only are you getting all this traffic and chances of making sales, but at the same time, they're opting in to your opt-in page. So you're collecting a huge list of emails. So for example, this is ConvertKit. This is my autoresponder service I use. You can see September 23rd, 23rd, 23rd down through here. These are just ones of people who's registered today who I've sent traffic from my YouTube ads, which I learned to set up from Ministry of Freedom. And yesterday I had a lot more opt-in, and so I'm starting to build a pretty nice size list just from this by itself. And so at the same time, I have that chance of making a really nice commission by promoting a high ticket course. And there's tons of products out there you can promote with YouTube ads. You can use it for list building, you can use it for promoting high ticket ads, or high ticket products. You can use it to promote low ticket products too. But just know, if you do that, your chances of breaking even are going to be a lot less. You want to focus on some products that are a little bit higher priced, because like I said earlier, you're going to have to invest a little bit of money in YouTube ads. But you don't have to use YouTube ads if you don't want to. You can come over here and you can learn how to do launch jacking organically, how to rank your videos in YouTube and all that. And you can do it that way, which is what a lot of people are doing right now, and they're making really good money from it. So this is Ministry of Freedom. This is inside the course, the Facebook group. There's so much in here. A lot of people. In fact, there's a lot of people in this group that I know, and I didn't know they were in this group until I joined. I was like, wow, this is pretty nice. So it becomes a really nice group just to be part of, just to be able to share information, talk, and ask questions, so you can really learn how to build a legit business that's reliable and stable and something that you can grow for years to come. So this is Ministry of Freedom. I'm going to put those links below this video, and I will also put a list of bonuses in the video description that you can pick up if you decide to buy Ministry of Freedom through my link. And a lot of these bonuses, actually probably all of them, are going to be exclusive bonuses that I created myself, so they will go really well with Ministry of Freedom and helping you to grow it even more. So this is my Ministry of Freedom review. I hope you guys found it useful. If you did, please like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you got questions, leave a comment below and I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Thanks.